Hey, shalom, shalom, Akim. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Habakkuk. Double honor to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. Noah's in the gospel abroad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is a quick lesson through the Spirit. Title: Be Prepared to Lose Everything. Okay. What they're doing as far as the different parameters that they're taking to lock things back down and the different variants and so forth that they're proceeding forth with, it's just a matter of time before all things and all hell break loose in this society. All right. And we've been telling brothers for the longest, you know, that it's going to come a time that you're going to have to go purely all faith in Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, okay? And that's just the brunt of it all. I know Apostle Elder Gabar did a lesson, I'm going to say yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. He did a lesson. Somebody on the comment board asking what will happen if they try to offer the jab at the job. Do I quit or do I take it? Well, that's a no-brainer right there. I mean, you will want to quit because, you know, according to the scriptures, we're not supposed to even bow a knee into the image of Baal. And when you take that, you're actually bowing to the image, though that's not the MOTB, but nonetheless, it's coming in the same set of circumstances or the same spirit. Because if you get that, it's a very, very good chance that you will get the MOTB. And, you know, there's no redemption from that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High, what he's doing, he's making a clear distinction on his election in the people that's not of the elect. And when I say that, it's going to come a time that it's not going to be any gray areas. Like, you know how Jake could kind of finance or finagle their ways into, you know, still getting by with fraudulent documents. They're not doing that with this. This is why they're requiring certain aspects of identification when you're going to certain places. You know, like I believe it was this one particular group of people, if I'm not mistaken, a particular person, I believe they got so many years. I think he was like some type of I can't remember what he was, but he had a high pristine title. I'm not gonna say he was like an ambassador, but he was part of that world. What happened was he was offering or I believe he got caught with the you know, with the passports and stuff, but appeared that they were fraudulent. And they gave his ass a lot of time. And also in Canada, they were finding people a lot of money because of, you know, they were getting caught with those fraudulent means. So therefore, they're going to go all out to make sure you either got this thing with no gimmicks, man. You know, so it ain't going to be no, oh, well, we going to sneak and get by. No, the Most High wants you to show faith, man. Because Yahweh Shai said, he said, when I come on the earth today, should that be faith? You know? Because a lot of people are getting ready to lose their faith because things are going to get too unbearable for a lot of Israelites out here, man. Especially the ones that's not really pushing this thing. Okay, like we know a handful of guys out there, you know, that's really not pushing this. They're not really in the spirit of prophecy, but instead they're still fulfilling a way of mirth. You know, they're still fulfilling the ways of Babylon, which is going to end in the detriment and the destruction. Now, there's nothing wrong with mirth, okay, because you go into the feast of first fruits, the feast of dedication and stuff like that, man. You know, a lot of those deals with mirth, but in this time in glory, you know, that's in time. But now we're getting ready to hit a time of suffering beyond no means. Okay, so the time of mirth and playing is going to be done and over with. You know, but even to that, there's a balance because the Lord said, behold, my servant shall eat and ye should be hungry. So even within the realm of destruction, the Most High is still going to open up a door and a window of opportunity for us to eat and to do what we need to do in order to get by in the world when the world is going to shit. So you always got to have that faith, brothers, man. Always keep that faith. All right, because like right now, we're coming down to the hour of temptation. And it is what it is. I mean, it's a no-brainer at this point. You know, my thing is, let's get this show on the road because shit, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we can enjoy a life of mirth and happiness and prosperity. Okay, you don't have to wake up wondering where your next paycheck or where your next bowl of cereal is going to come from. You don't have to worry about that. You know, you don't have to worry about somebody breaking in your house or you getting a healthy lawsuit in the mail with something that was out of your control. Like, that's tort. Who wants to live like that? You know, so hey, the best thing to do is to detach from this society, because hey, only thing they got left of you is a name. They don't know you. You know, they got your name, but you can sue a name. You can't sue me. I ain't got it. You know, come find me. So yeah, brothers, you know, get in the mindset that we're gonna lose everything, man, and you should be in that mindset, because like I said, when you're detached for certain things, the better it is. You know. So anyway, this is the book of Mark 13, and I'm gonna start at verses. And this happened already during the time of when the Romans besieged Jerusalem, what they call as the Flavian dynasty, or the what they call the Masada period, or the it's another name for it, not the Masada. It is called Masada when they besieged Masada, but the Flavian dynasty, where you can call it the fuck is on the tip of my tongue. Damn. Yep, I believe it, the Flavian dynasty, with Titus and Vespasian and Domitian Caesars, when they pretty much started a siege against Jerusalem back in 66 AD. It says here, but when you see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing where I'll not, let him that readeth understand. Then let them that be in Judea flee into the mountains. Okay, now that happened already. The Lord gave Israelites warning to flee Roman persecution, but those that didn't take heed to the warning, they got caught off there. They got caught out there. You see, they got caught off guard, and majority of them were destroyed. They were starved from the inside out, okay, because they besieged the cities and circumvented around and set up garrisons in the land of Judea. And if you was to go through the garrisons or to approach the garrisons, you will be put to death. Okay, and they're getting ready to do that again. But unfortunately, a lot of our people, they're not taking heed to the warning. They're not taking heed to the prophecy, which is going to end in their destruction. It says here, and let him that is on the housetop not go down in the house, neither enter therein and take anything out of his house. Okay, so you can't be going back and get that Xbox Generation X or that PS5, man. You see what I'm saying? That's finito. You know what I'm saying? You can't, nah, you gotta let that stuff go, man. You can't go back up in there and get them Gucci flip-flops, man. You gonna have to run whatever you got on. You know how your little bag, pack and take whatever you can and get the hell out of there. I mean, when they come, they come. You ain't packing nothing. But what I'm saying is, you know, some brothers, you know, already got stuff just kind of like, look, man, we got to go on a run before it's said and done, because we believe the Lord is going to give us a window of opportunity to be able to get out, you know, before all hell breaks loose and get a little few necessities. But overall, you're not taking your whole house with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't taking your whole house, which is impossible. You know what I'm saying? The hell you going to drive around in the U-Haul? Where you going to go hook the power up to play your video games? No. You ain't going to be thinking about that stuff. You're going to be thinking about survival. So all those stuff, natural instincts and natural abilities to survive starts to come in there. You ain't worried about getting that, man. You know what I'm saying? Pets or whatever it may be. Even if the pet is smart, the pet will just be out of there anyway. But nonetheless, yeah, man. So you can't be in the mindset of wanting to take anything. It says, and let him that is in the field not turn back again. Okay, so hey, when you go, you gotta go. You can't come back. You can't go back there, man, because hey, why would you? All right, and let me continue to read. And it says, turn back and take up his garment, meaning, you know, you can't go back and get raiment. You know, you can't go back, and like I said earlier, you just can't go back and get them J's in your closet, man. Forget about that. All right, but it says, but woe to them that are with child and them that give suck in those days, and pray ye that your flight be not a winter. Now we understand that, you know, kids is going to be a big part of what's coming down, because I mean, you know, we're going to have to repopulate the election. You know, you're going to have kids as of the elect. So, you know, it's talking about 2,000 years ago, but even then it's not wise to be putting babies in women. You know, but hey, brothers got baby on the way today, you know, count it a joy, you know, do what you have to do. But overall, man, you know, you just can't be out here reckless, sticking and moving, because hey, it's coming a time, a crunch time, and women and kids can be a very liability, you know, especially if you're trying to put your household in order and then they're not in order. Okay, it's one thing about having a family that's not in order, but you're in the truth. That makes it so much more harder, you know. So anyway, let's go from here to the book of 2 Ezra 16, and I'm gonna start at 38. It says here, 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack." It says, "As when a woman with child in her 9th month bringeth forth her sons, 2 or 3 hours of our birth, great pains compass our womb which pains, and when a child cometh forth, they slack not a moment." So as you see in the prophecies and attentions and the certain restrictive measures and so forth that they're coming out with, is it's starting to be worse. Like I believe out there, what is in Australia or New Zealand, I received the article this morning, I can't remember the country, but I know it's in that part of the world. They're extending the LDs until the end of the month. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it started off with one particular case, and they're talking about it's like 30-something cases or something, which is not a whole lot. But the regardless of it is, they're exercising their right over you people, man. You know what I'm saying? And people are mad as hell because they like, wait a minute, we ain't signed up for this, you know? So it says, "Behold, the plagues are draw nigh and are not slack." And that says, "As with a woman with child," and I read that already. I'm sorry, Salakia, my bad. I'm on this road, so let me get focused. You know. Anyway, so it says, "So even so shall the plagues be slack to come upon the world." It says, "And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." That's why different countries are out there protesting and rioting. You know, they're up there going against the government officials. They're questioning. They're trying to take things to their particular court officials, and they're trying to get lawsuits, etc. You know, over their said liberties being taken. And it says here, "O my people," it says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth." Okay, so if you moving around, you ain't got time to go back and get things, man. The Lord is going to give you your necessities and the things that get you through day to day. You know what I'm saying? So these things that we have, we're going to have to just leave it behind. Like Paul said, the fashion of this world passeth away. Okay, and it's passing away. You can see it because everything is going into a new state of draconian. You know, and it says, "He that selleth, let him be as he fleeth away." So if you was a big time businessman, and you know you had business, you're gonna have to walk away from all that, man. You know, you're gonna have to let that go. It's a show of faith. Okay, it says, "And he that buyeth, one that will lose," you know, because you got a lot of stock market investors, a lot of stock brokers, man. They're making millions off the stock market, even though we know the whole game is rigged. But you got some Jake that put, you know, money in stocks in prisons, like a lot of celebrities, believe it or not. They invest stocks in prisons, man, and they're getting rich off other Israelites because the prison industrial complex makes up Israelites, man. You know, and he that occupy merchandise is he that have no profit by it. So if you got a business, hey, it's done. And he that build it, as he should not throw it therein. Okay, so hey, a lot of these real estate moguls and so forth, it's just a matter of time before everything goes to fan. And it says, "And he that soweth, if he should not reap." It says, "So he that also planted the vineyard, as he that should not gather the grapes. And they that marry, as they that should get no children, and they marry not, as the widowers. And therefore they that labor in vain." So everything right now at this point is really vanity. It's just a matter of just trying to get, you know, from day to day. But all this other stuff, it's a done deal. You can forget about it, man. So get in that mindset of getting ready to let everything go. Drop everything and go. All right? But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. With that, Shalom and a Bible ball.